Hello, everyone. Welcome to Court with Krissy. It's too bad those that wanted to speak weren't required to turn on their cameras. This one is good, but you're going to have to use your imagination, folks. And stick around until the very, 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 very end. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Good morning. The Committee on Parole is called to order. Today's date is September 24th, 2025. The time is 11:03. My name is Carolyn Stapleton. I'm serving as the chairperson today. My colleagues on the panel will be joining us by Zoom, Jerry Ledoux and Steve Prater. Today's remote location, we're still at Ouachita Correctional Center. Is there any staff in the room? And I do see someone. Would you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Good morning again. It's Deputy Marchand.
Deputy Marchand. Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Harris, will you give your name and DOC number for the record, please?
My name is Dorian Harris, 773-218.
Okay, Mr. Harris, do you have the questionnaire in front of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And you're aware that you do not qualify for appointed counsel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you did not retain counsel for yourself, is that correct?
No.
No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So today your case is assigned to Mr. Prater, Mr. Steve Prater. He's going to read your violations. And then after that, we will speak to your supporters who are on Zoom. So Mr. Prater.
Right. Hello, Mr. Harris. You all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're before us because you're accused of violating condition number 4 of your parole terms, which means in that condition 4 says that you'll avoid any kind of criminal conduct. On 7/2/25, which was about 2 months after you were paroled, you were arrested for battery of a dating partner. Subsequently, you pled guilty to disturbing the peace. Now, are you guilty? Did that happen? Did you get arrested? That's the first question.
Yes, sir. I got arrested.
Okay. And did you plead guilty to disturbing the peace?
Yes, sir. I pleaded guilty to disturbing the peace. My lawyer told me if I plead guilty to disturbing the peace, I'd go home that day. But apparently he didn't know I was on parole. And this by me being on my first time being on parole, I ain't know nothing about it.
Okay. All right. That's all. That's all I need to hear right now until we hear from the folks, and then we'll talk to you some more about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Ms. Ledoux, do you have any questions at this time? And then we're gonna talk to the supporters. It's got supporters here.
I do not have.
Okay, and I'm gonna wait also. So in support on Zoom, we will have, and I'm Kiane Campbell, I hope that's correct, LaShonda Harris, and Renisha Harris. So at this time, will Ms. Campbell please speak?
Good afternoon. Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to speak. I just want to say I've seen real changes in Dorian since the situation, and he understands his mistakes. I believe revoking his parole would take away the progress he's made. He has strong support from me and my family to help him stay on the right path. Dorian deserves the chance to continue proving himself. He wants to work, take care of his responsibilities, and build a better future. And I respectfully ask that you allow him to keep his parole and give him the opportunity to do better. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions of the girlfriend? No? Mr. Prater?
Let's see. Are you the individual that called the police that morning?
No, sir, I didn't call the police at all.
Okay. Who called the police?
My grandma did while she was at work.
Okay. Did this, evidently your grandma found out something. Did you call your grandma and tell her what had happened?
No, sir, I did not. I didn't talk to anybody that day. The only person I talked to was my auntie, and nobody was supposed to be called that day. Nothing really happened. That's what, sir.
Okay, why'd your grandma call the police?
Because she heard that I had been um arguing in my apartment. Well, yeah, she
Okay.
just,
Did the police come and take pictures of you?
yes, sir.
Did you have a busted lip inside of your lip?
Yes, sir. But
Did you okay, did you have a long scratch on your neck and bruising around your neck?
yes, sir. But the marks and the busted lip had came from an altercation I had with his girlfriend. Well, not his girlfriend, but an acquaintance of his that morning. He had woke up, told me he was leaving, and me and her got into an altercation. I tried to follow her. I walked all the way to my TT house, ran all the way to my TT house, and yeah.
That isn't what you told the police. You told the police he did it, correct?
I think the police may have misunderstood what I was saying, or they maybe I've gotten confused about what they was asking me, but I don't, yeah. I've told them that I don't want to talk to them about it, but they continuously insisted that I talk about the situation. But yeah, they said that he was the only person still there when they had got there, so they ended up taking him.
Hey, that's all I have of her. Yes. I think there's somebody else that's gonna talk.
Yes, we have, the mother, LaShonda Harris.
Good morning, board. How are y'all?
Fine.
Okay, yes, I'm his mother, and if y'all would take in consideration about reinstating his parole and maybe giving him supervised parole under certain conditions to where he one would have to come here and live with me in Bastrop.
Okay.
He is to come here, live with me in Bastrop, get a job, enroll in school, and have a curfew. If he's not at work, curfew to be in my house at 7 p.m. sharp.
Sounds like you got a history with him, maybe with some problems. Do you?
Ma'am?
Do you have a history with him getting into trouble that you're insisting on a curfew and different things like that?
Well, he have in the past, but my kids, they understand. I mean business. When I mean business, I mean business. You be in my house. If not, I would personally call the cops or the parole or whoever to come pick him up. If he's released, he would have to abide by my rules. If he cannot abide by my rules, then he just have to stay where he's at. I mean, because there are rules you have to follow, just like there are rules at OCC and every other correctional facility.
Mhm.
I mean,
Okay.
if y'all are willing to release him, he's more than welcome, like I said, to come here under those conditions.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Is that it? So I'm going to move along to the aunt, Renisha Harris, the aunt.
Good morning. I am Renisha Harris. And thank you so much for having me. I would like to agree with his mom. If you guys could please reinstate his parole and grant him supervised supervision. I did see a drastic change in Dorian when he was released on parole. He did get a job. He did get an apartment, and he even asked to go to church with me a couple times, which I did not, pick him up due to circumstances. But I do think that, or wish that you guys would grant him the supervision and allow him to be released, to be released, to his mom. And I do agree with her situation as well. Her probable cause to he come to live with her and abide by her rules. That way he would stay out of further trouble that way. And he would also have the support of his family.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, we don't have anybody in opposition speaking. Does either of the panel, Ms. Ledoux or Mr. Prater, have any further questions?
I do not, Madam Chair.
Okay, Mr. Prater.
Mr. Harris, did you hit this lady?
No, sir.
Did you push this lady?
No, sir.
And so we're to believe that she got these injuries from fighting your girlfriend earlier, and police got called. Nobody called the police except the grandmother, who didn't know why she called. She had heard there was some arguing there. I'm kind of, can you explain any of that to me? Tell me what happened that morning.
Well, I woke her up and tell her I was gonna leave. Can she lock the door? She got up, followed me outside. I was finna get into the car with another female, and then they started fighting.
And she just made it up that you did it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I don't have any other questions.
I do. I'm following along the same lines as Mr. Prater. I have a hard time believing that she held open her lip to give them a picture of what you did to her. She showed them her neck so that they would have a picture of what she said you did to her. And then it's not uncommon for people to recant later when things calm down, but that they really did happen at the same time.
Yes, sir. I assume she did it out of anger. She was frustrated.
Okay, is the board ready to vote?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Prater?
Okay, Mr. Harris, you did plead guilty to disturbing the peace. And that right there is enough. No matter what you were led to believe or what you might have thought about pleading to a misdemeanor. But I believe because of the injuries, because of the initial statement to the police, I think that you did commit domestic abuse battery. And my opinion is that, having been on parole for only 2 months, that or I say 2 months, maybe 3 months, I'm not sure, 2 or 3 months, then already doing this, that you hadn't learned. And so my vote is that you be revoked due to a violation of condition number 4.
Ms. Ledoux?
My vote is to revoke based on violation of his conditions of parole.
And I agree with my colleagues. So today, sir, the decision is to revoke your parole.
Hello.